DJF everyone, welcome back on Friday stream. Today we're gonna take a look at our failed PCB. Well, maybe not so that much failed anymore, because I knew it will be something that will keep me awake at night. So I couldn't resist on Wednesday, and I went back to check what is wrong with this keyboard. Everything was working fine until we assembled it, and as it turned out, as usual, I overlooked something. And the issue was, partially I was right, the issue was infrared, but not for the reason that you would think. So the reason was that the right side wasn't properly configured, so I didn't really set up the potentiometer. So I think the beam from the infrared was too high, and basically it was causing the infrared to trigger. And the right side, if you can remember, the right side, if it's pressed, if I have my finger on it when I connect the keyboard, this is our boot magic. So basically it will boot the keyboard into firmware mode, where we can upload new firmware to it. And somehow I overlooked it. I didn't really notice in Windows Explorer that there is a RP thumb drive available. So it took me a while. Of course, I made a terrible mess with the PCB. I started desoldering various parts. I removed the screen. I removed one infrared, the wrong one. And then I realized that actually what was the real issue. So today we have to fix what I messed up after the stream on Wednesday. Then I think, assuming it will work, we can try to put it together, put the bottoms, put the switches on it. Maybe we'll print some covers. That shouldn't take long, because like I was thinking now before the stream, we can make a tiny cover that will just like clip in into these open spaces. It doesn't have to be too big, too thick, just like a tiny cap, something like that. That should do. Yeah, I don't intend to leave it like that. Yeah. So maybe let's not waste much time. Let's try to fix it. The first thing we need to do, because I managed to remove the connectors from the infrared on the left side. Maybe I don't know if connectors is the right name for it, but we had those tiny pieces of metal that were connecting the top with the bottom, because of course I messed up the PCB. And the active part was supposed to be at the bottom for this side. It ended up being on the other side, so we had to deal with it somehow. And like initially I was suspecting that might be the issue why it's not working, because like we have the bottom connect with the top, but like it didn't really make much sense, because there is no real connection anywhere over here, so that shouldn't really matter. And of course it didn't. So the issue was that on the right side, I just didn't set up the potentiometer correctly, and like it was constantly on this infrared. Even though I wasn't touching it, there was enough infrared light coming out. I know, bumping from like the sides of the walls or whatever to trigger it, and then it was being perceived as a press, and of course we will end up in boot magic, and that's why it didn't work. And that will also explain why there was no debug device in HID Listen, because I was surprised, like how come we have debug on, we have matrix debugging on, everything is on, it's technically the same firmware, the same settings as the working one that I am using, and still there is no device. So yeah, this boot magic explains everything. Alright, so I don't have a good idea how to approach this, how to get those pins back. Okay, they are over here. Good that I didn't throw them away. And of course, if I want to grab them, that's not gonna work probably. If I want to solder like this, okay, maybe it will work, but of course I can't really do it because it's on. Okay, maybe like this. Let's see. Of course, maybe it would be better to just, try to unscrew it. I'm kind of worried that it's gonna mess up everything. Okay, we got one part done. I mean, I don't know if it's done because I don't think I'll be able to check, would I? Or maybe if I go from here, I think this should connect to this part. Okay, we might have a chance to check. Take a look. How does it work from here to here? What kind of a... It looks like no connection. Not unexpected. It's gonna be kind of difficult to... It was easy to desolder, but getting it back, that's gonna be pain. Oh, okay, I guess I will have to try to open it up. Maybe I won't rip any wires, but that might not be that bad. Okay, let's check, maybe this screwdriver will do. Unusual for today. Twitch is actually outputting something. Usually I can see blank screen. I have to refresh the page. But today is different. Maybe because it's Friday. Oh, come on. Hey. Any chance to open it a little? No. No chance. Okay, that's gonna be a problem now. Oh, I think we have connection. Okay. We might be onto something. Let's see if the other one will work as well. Okay, why do I have one more bearing lying around? I have no idea. Okay, let's try this one part. Back and try solder this part that is from the diode. I hope there's a connection. Okay, what can we do about this one? It makes me wonder if I take a piece of wire and maybe I can cut just a tiny piece. Okay. Let's see. Do it something like this. Maybe I'll be able to get it like from the top, from the bottom, but just make like a L shape. Although this one is not that thick, I think I used a different one. Maybe I can do it like this. Of course, it burns my hand. I don't think that's a good idea. It's too flexible. It doesn't really hold. Okay, so maybe we can try with the other one, with the original one. Okay, how can I check collector? It should be connecting to VCC. There should be like 10 kilo ohm maybe, because it's up. We have a pull-up resistor to VCC, so VCC should be this one, and collector is here. Okay, we have 10K. So it looks like we managed to solder it in. How cool is that? Alright, so let's try just add this thing. And that is the collector itself from the diode. Maybe not the best solder joint, but should do. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we have output from this diode. It's a bit messy. Okay, this wire goes here. Right. We have input over here. Let's try to plug it in. So this is output. Okay, this one works and this one doesn't. But maybe it's just too much. Let's try to do it like this. I think it works. Let's take a look. Yeah, because this one is F2 on the right side, and on the left side we have F1. Okay, looks fine, and it's not triggering by itself. Okay, so that's a success. So we are almost home with that. I think I forgot the screws. Of course, there's one more victim of my fixing on Wednesday, and this victim is the screen. So would be nice if I can get it out from there. So our initial testing showed that it should be easy to get it out from there, even with all those wires. But if not, that's gonna be fun. I just need to push it out a little bit. Or actually it would be best to get it out completely from there. Maybe something gentle to push it out. I did drop it when I was carrying it to the table, so it might be broken. I can guarantee that it's working. It looked a bit like a piece of the screen cracked. Okay, maybe I can do it like this. It's a bit junky, but maybe I should be able to wire it. If I remember correctly, was ground VCC. Let's take a look. I can't really see. Oh yeah, right. Okay, ground VCC, clock and data. So we are good. The ground is kind of easy to figure out because it looks different. Alright, so we have ground. Okay, I knew it's gonna happen. Let's try VCC. Okay, it kind of holds. Then I think it was clock. And the last one was data, so... Okay. And the last one... Oh, that is super junky soldering. Okay, should be good. Let's push it back in. Okay, we can drop the holder. And the screw. And we are good, technically. Oh yeah, right, we still have diodes and the MCU, so not so fast. Yeah, but I think at this stage maybe we can put the bottom lid on. I don't think we have anything else to do over here. I'm gonna leave it like that for the time being. This encoder part is not that much important, so I think we should be good. Let's see, I think I have it here. Take a look. Okay, fits quite nicely. I'm afraid we're gonna be needing longer screws. I'll be right back. Let's see, what do we have? What choice do we have? Oh, maybe this? Oh, just barely. What was that? That was 5. Maybe we can do this M2 by 6, although I don't like these screws too much. M3 by 8, that might be a little bit much. What else do we have? 14 and 3 by 6, okay. M3 by 8. 3 by 5. So I think I look at it already. I don't think it's gonna hold well. And 3 by 6. Okay, let's try by 5. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, I will do maybe just 2 for now. Or maybe we'll be good even with just 2 of them. Okay, more or less it's fine. We can maybe add one more later to just hold a little bit better. Once I am completely sure that it's fine. Okay, this part, what can we do about this one? Well, technically we can, I think we can also put the bottom on. Because we have to attach this part and yeah, and the diode over here. I think I will do just one, just to start. And also we were checking how big resistor needs to be for it, but we are checking on 5 volts, and I think this one will output just 3. So back then we settled on like 1.2K, something like that. So maybe we should take a smaller one, maybe something around 800, 1K maybe. I don't really know at this point. But maybe okay, if I do just one, we should be able to maybe swap the resistor if it's not bright enough. Okay, I have a bottom piece over here. I think I soldered the potentiometer a little bit I think it's a little bit skewed. Well, luckily it doesn't affect the bottom, so that is fine. I can still put the lid on. And I can't move it right now, and also I can't really resolder at this point. Two screws, and these 3x4 we can put them down before I lose everything. Should go in. Can I get it inside somehow? Okay. And okay, perfect. So we have it's sticking out quite a lot, so that's exactly what I wanted, because now I should have no issues trying to attach. Yeah. So before one of our previous prototypes, I had to use a soldering iron to make the hole bigger because plug wasn't going all the way in. Okay, I have this holder over here, and I can attach it from the bottom. This screw should do it. I think it's for M2. Okay, it's not long enough. Let's try this one. This one is supposed to be 6. Oh, I have some of these already. This is supposed to be 5. 3. Okay, these are 3 millimeters. But the way it's supposed to be mounted from the bottom, maybe it's not the best. Kind of difficult to align everything. I think I got it. But okay, should be. It's a little bit skewed. It's not quite how I wanted it to be, but I think at this point it holds, so maybe I should just leave it. Okay, it's not holding. Okay, I think it should be okay. This screw seems to be too short. That is kind of odd because it's the same length as the other ones. Okay, for whatever reason let's try 3x6. Should be okay. Yeah, this potentiometer is kind of getting in the way. I didn't notice when I was soldering it that it's a little bit skewed, and yeah. Okay, this might have been a little bit too early because we still need to attach the trackpad, or maybe I can do it from here. Should be okay. Okay, so we need a bunch of wires. How do we connect this thing? And do we have a proper holder for that? I think that's the one. Yeah, this one will be okay. It will look something like this. Yeah, maybe it's not that small. There's a chance we'll be able to fit into same dimension on both sides, like 35 plus millimeters. Should be more or less fine. Then we can have a unified PCB. Okay, what do we need? Let's take a look at this thing. What's over here? I'm gonna be in clock. Alright. What else? Because we have this one will be, it's not I2C, so this one will be serial port. So we need to, we're gonna be in clock. I think SS, SI. I don't know what is this SO and DR, but I have one more over here that is fully attached. Alright, so VDD, ground. Very, very odd naming. I assume SS is the ground. No, ground is over here. There are switches on this, but we won't be using that. Okay, there's VDD, there's ground over here. What is this SS, SI, SO? and DR. I think I need to check online. Let's take a look first. Maybe QMK has something about it. Where should we look? Pointing device. Alright, and there should be somewhere over here circ trackpad, but they don't mention what is what. Okay, let's try. Let's take a look on Mouser. Maybe they have a datasheet for that? That would help a lot. Actually, it's Mouser where I'm buying this. I don't think you can get it from anywhere else. Alright, what do we have over here? Okay, it's 3 volts, so this we know already. Dimensions. Great. Over here they put like the old ones like SC clock, MISO, MOSI and all this stuff. But on the PCB it's like SI, SO, SE. And okay, clock, MISO, SSDR, MOSI. I have no idea what is what. Awesome. There's nothing like good datasheet. Yeah, this we know VDD and ground. Okay, buttons, they don't really bother us. Clock, MISO, MOSI, okay, 3, 4, 5. I can't see. Do they have numbers on this stuff? No, not really. Are there any kind of like any mention of what is what? Doesn't seem like it. If they had at least like this normal like chip select, maybe that's it. SS will be like select. SI should be maybe input. SO output. Clock. No idea what DR is. But what is kind of interesting is that maybe you can try attaching it like this. Okay, so VCC ground on this side, SI, SS, SO, SCK. Okay, let's hope that will be enough. Right. Well, I also have this fella over here. Maybe I can try take a look what this, how this one is routed. So our chip select should be over here, and I assume it will be this one, SS. Nope, I am wrong. All right, I think I chose this one. Okay, so SS is select. Okay, so I guess clock will be somewhere over here. Okay, clock is here. So SS was select. No, SI. That's odd. Okay, this one is select, SS. Okay, so this one is MISO. So it's gonna be SO. Is there SO? There, it's here. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. It makes me wonder why have I used this chip? I mean, what's that? Pin 21. And why not A0 for controlling it? Okay, maybe we can fix that. Let's take a look at the source code first. Alrighty, where are we? Chordie H, not this one, config. Alright, so for RP2040 over here, okay, CS pin is 21. Okay, so that's why. Okay, can I change it to GP? Should it be A0? Or is this like a different naming for that? Because you have GP21. Oh, you're right, these are okay. I think I need to check. Let's say Pro Micro RP2040. This one, and there should be pinout maybe somewhere. Hookup guide. I hope that's it. Oh yeah, this one should come handy. Ah yeah, indeed. So this pin is now used as a chip select. Okay, so we're gonna stick to that. I'm not gonna change that. All right. I guess that's default, maybe from QMK as well. So I'm not gonna change that. Let's just leave it as it is. Okay, we need some wire as usual. Where do I have my clippers? Alright, so we need what? We need clock. Okay, and we need VCC as well, and the VCC is kind of far away. I overlooked this one. I can't use the VCC from here because it's gonna be 5 volts, because we are taking it from USB, so that's gonna be 5 volts. And this the trackpad only works 3.3, so we're gonna fry it. So I will have to reach all the way there. It's kind of... well, I shouldn't have attached the bottom. maybe it won't be that bad. Yeah, but also we're kind of far with all the ground pins all the way there. It's gonna be difficult maybe, but we need some more. So maybe I can use a bigger one, because we still have to connect the diodes over here. So maybe we can do it somehow. Alright, and VCC, oh boy. Well, I think I'm gonna have to remove some keys and route one more VCC, or maybe even ground as well. Because it might be difficult to attach, although we don't have more ground pins on this one. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's start with the wires first. Okay, let's go. So this will be clock. Green is usually clock, at least when I am soldering stuff. Okay, so okay, that's not clock, that's A0. Clock is over here. Alright, clock. Then we have chip in. Chip in. Chip out. Is it okay? I think it holds quite well. And the last one was what? Chip select? Maybe from this side? All right. So back to our trackpad. What do we need? We need this one. That's our clock. We need VDD and ground. Then we're gonna have this one was select, this one was in, and this one was out. Okay, that should be all we need. Okay, what do we do about the VCC and ground? VCC, I forgot to take the wire. VCC shouldn't be that bad because we still have to go from 3.3. It's gonna be difficult to reach. Only because I'm too lazy to unscrew it. Okay, so we have most of the wires. Now we have to figure out what can we do with the ground. Well, one thing is we can just route it from here, use a thick wire. We have one ground pin exposed and I can maybe go around here. We're still gonna be needing it. And we're still gonna be needing one more VCC from here anyway. Maybe I should use 1 millimeter for this. Something like this. Oh, that's not quite... I think it will work. It's gonna be kind of difficult to solder anything to it. I should have thought of some better way, some kind of something that we had before, like a ground. Oh, hello, how are you? Some kind of a wire that we can attach some ground pins to it. And now we don't really have that. Okay, let's put in the diode first. One diode. Building a keyboard. This is a keyboard. And now I was thinking also would be nice to have one more diode over here. We have 3 only. So we have one for caps lock, num lock, the other one was having scroll lock or something like that. And it would be nice to have one more, at least for this one, that would be that would turn on when we have some kind of an error on the keyboard. Well, most probably I2C error, because like any other error, yeah, I don't think there are any other errors on it. Like, I think the I2C is the only one. But on the other hand, if it's I2C error, you will be able to tell because there will be no output from the keyboard, so maybe it defeats the purpose. Anyways, I'm sidetracking a little. Let's do this one. So this will be our caps lock. Okay, I think we'll do it this way. I'm gonna put all the 3 diodes. We can connect the VCC pins and the ground pins for it. Then we can route 2 wires from here, and the trackpad, this one, the ground pin will connect directly to the MCU. There's a ground over there sticking out. And for the diodes, we can use this wire and just like put it together. Gonna take a blue one for the num lock. And maybe green one for the scroll lock. I will reserve the red one for game mode, just in case it ever happens, but I doubt it. Yeah, I think I made this too small. Yeah. And this one went through, and this one didn't. I'm not gonna push it any further. I might break it. Let's take a look if we can wire it together. Okay, I even managed to do it without the wire, but I think I'm still gonna use it. It makes me wonder, maybe a thinner one will be better. Just wrap it around. Or should I use a thick one? That's a good question. It's not really working. All right. Okay, so let's do it this way. Ah, there's more. House full of keyboards. But currently I'm working only on this one. There should be more wires over there, like metal parts. Where did it all go? Okay, I guess they just vanished somewhere. Good for us. Okay, so one more ground for the trackpad, and then we can try to route VCC and ground maybe through here, through the bottom part. Yeah, I forgot about the resistors. It's a wrong connection. Okay, first I will try to solder this one, and then we can take care of diodes. Okay, should be fine. So we have this ground done. Okay, I'll try to route it through here. Where's my keycap puller? Okay, maybe it won't be that bad. Okay, so two more wires for ground and for VCC. So red and black. Maybe let's connect the trackpad so we don't have any, like, too many loose wires. Okay, so this one is ground, so let's do it. Okay, ground and VDD, so that is okay. Then we have clock somewhere over here. Okay, clock is over here on this pin. All right. SS, that will be select, right? So select was the yellow one. So let's do it. Okay, then we have SI, so I think... Is it like slave in, slave out? So technically... So this should be this one. And the last one is over here. SO, slave out, so it's gonna be... It's like MISO, right? Master in, slave out. Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. And it just desoldered. Awesome. Yeah, this one doesn't really work too well. I will have to redesign this holder. Okay, so we still need those resistors over here. So I was at a bit... That was too hasty. Let's clean this up. Okay, great. I like this stuff. Finally, I don't burn my fingers anymore when cleaning. Cool shit. Okay, so what we need over here? We need some resistors. Where should I find them? I think I need to go to the storage. Be right back. There, I found it. Okay, what value should we use? There's so many to choose from. So for 5 volts, that was around like 1k. Yeah, let's try 1k. Let's try just one. And then eventually we can try, or maybe we can just use a potentiometer. That would make more sense. Yeah, let's do it. But also then at the same time, I don't really have a limiting resistor. Maybe I have. Okay, let's check. Be right back. That is our previous testing stuff, equipment. Okay, so we have these. We don't have a resistor over here. Maybe this one? I think I would need to check, or maybe this one. Well, technically we can do it on the breadboard, I guess. But first, let's wire these to VCC and ground. It's already okay. That's a bit too long to my liking. Okay, ground is locked in, and VCC, where did I put it? It's over here. Okay. Hey, right, this will be 5 volts as well. Okay, so we can do 1K. Why was I thinking that it will be 3.3? Because over here to I2C we have route 5 volts from USB. We don't have to worry about that, so we can just drop like 1K resistor and that should be good. Okay, so now we have to connect. Okay, first thing first, we need to find resistors. We can forget about this contraption to check. Okay, let's take a look. What do we have over here? 360, 340, 82, 1K, too much, too little, 275, 100. We need something around 1000, 1K. Oh, there you go. Okay, 1K, maybe we can find something like 1.2, 1 point something maybe. I'm gonna... Yeah, that is 1K. 6.2.4, 39, okay. 1.5, that might be too much. 1.8. What is that? 1.2K, perfect. Okay, let's go with this one. Let me double check if it's really 1.2K. The writing is kind of vague. Can't really tell what's that. Yeah, 1.2, perfect. So we need 3 of these. Okay, so the question now is, how do I solder them in? Should I think about it earlier when we are doing a PCB and just put those on the PCB somewhere, and then we could just have like 3 pads for that and that will be done. And now we have to do wires. Most probably won't really work. I mean, it's gonna be difficult to solder in. Maybe I should clip it a little. How about something like this? Okay, such a something like this might help. A loop. One more. I will try to connect ground first. Okay, I think the ground is connected already. That should be fine. Looks like it's properly attached until it falls off. So over here we have one more resistor to add. That didn't quite work. I hope I will be able to attach it. Alright, more or less it's fine. Let's connect these together. It's very difficult to get them all together. Oh, I think I got something that I was hoping for. Perfect. Such a huge blob, but that should be fine. And we can attach VCC. And technically we are good to go. Okay, it doesn't look too good, but that's a prototype, right? It should be junk. Alright, time to plug this thing on and see what will happen. Would it even work? Okay. Oh. Okay, where are we? Over here. Okay, JavaScript codes. And the moment of truth. Whoa, it works. Look at it. It goes. Except for the blue one. I think I broke it. Or maybe not. It looks like it's touching the VCC. How come? Okay, let's do one more try. Yeah, all of them work. Still too bright in my opinion. Cool. Awesome. Right, where are we? Let's see. Okay, infrared left works, infrared right works. Okay, this key, this one. Okay, works. Alright, let's check volume. Oh, come on. Okay, works to you. We have nothing on the screen, but I think that's not an issue right now. Alright, let's check this one. Works, and this one is okay. Yeah. Great. I think we are good. I think everything is working. A bit messy as usual, but it's a prototype, so nothing to be worried about. Yeah. Okay, I think we can finish on this. On Monday we will be doing programming, so jump in if you want to see how to do OLED, how to do diodes for the caps lock and so forth. We're gonna also try to enable the trackpad, and then of course we also do the full chording engine on it, so it should be okay. Also, well, all of the keys work okay, so that's not a problem. Everything should be fine when we upload the chording engine. So the only issue, or maybe not that much of an issue, but just a few tweaks to change this one to enable trackpad, and I think it should be okay. So please come back on Monday. We will do some more stuff on it, and hopefully we can finish on Monday. We can get it fully working. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. At least it didn't end up in failure like last stream. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, have plenty of rest, and come back on Monday for more junky keyboards design and broken firmware and broken stuff. Or maybe it won't be that bad. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you on Monday. Bye bye.